Orcas are one of the most powerful and intelligent animals on the planet, and recently they've been stalking, attacking, and even in some cases sinking boats in the Atlantic Ocean. Just a few days ago, this pod of orcas right here were seen tearing the rudder off this yacht sailing next to Portugal. But what makes this encounter so unique is the fact that they proceeded to follow the boat all the way back to shore. We've seen a lot of orca attacks on boats here recently, but we've never seen any stalking behavior from them. That is until now. Today we're going over this recent attack and the stunning footage of these encounters. Since the start of 2023, 4 boats have been completely sunk to the bottom of the ocean by orcas, with over 200 encounters happening in just the last 90 days. It's crazy how a once-in-a-lifetime encounter at first glance can turn into your boat sinking to the bottom of the ocean, just like this one right here from a few weeks ago. Although there's been a ton of different attacks recently, I want to focus on this most recent one that happened just a few days ago, but also the orcas stalking the boat back to shore. This video shows the orcas when they first showed up around the boat, where they worked together to tear the rudder off. The 35-foot yacht was barely able to make it back to land. Over time, we've seen these attacks get more and more aggressive, and this is perfect evidence of that. The orcas continued to pursue the boat all the way back to land, making multiple different attempts to ram the vessel. The owners were left with over $10,000 worth of damage. The fact that this encounter showed the orcas following the boat for over 20 miles proves how purposeful these attacks are. It's almost as if they followed the boat back to say, don't come back here again. 2 years ago, when these attacks first started, some people claimed it was just playful behavior by the orcas. But recent encounters have proved that wrong. These are coordinated attacks by quite possibly the second smartest animal on the planet. We know that orcas are teaching each other how to take down a boat. There's only about 40 different individuals in this stretch of ocean, and over the last 2 years, they've taught one another to go after the rudder on a boat and even how to sink them. So let's backtrack for a second. Why are orcas attacking boats? It all starts with one orca who researchers named Gladis Blanca. It's believed she suffered severe trauma from a boat, either by getting hit multiple times or getting entangled in fishing nets. She then started attacking boats every time she saw one, and then teaching the orcas around her to do the exact same thing. What's even more fascinating about this is that the young orcas are learning this behavior too. You can see this quote from marine scientist Dr. Lopez Fernandez. The young are inadvertently learning to attack boats from adults. So fascinating. All marine scientists out there know that orcas basically have their own secret language. They can communicate to each other in the same way that other dolphins can. Orcas are typically docile towards people, which make these encounters so much more interesting. They clearly see boats in the water as a threat to their safety and well-being, and therefore attack it to try to get rid of the problem. These attacks have proved 2 things: how smart orcas actually are, and how our impact on the environment can always come back to haunt us. And it's created a lot more questions than answers. Will the orcas stop? When will they stop? What can we do to prevent orca attacks on boats? These are all things that are up in the air right now, and only time will tell if these attacks continue. I think it's going to be really interesting to see how this unfolds over the next few months, and even more interesting to see what scientists are able to figure out over that same time frame. Now, this is all super fascinating, so please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I love reading through all the comments to see your guys' opinions about this situation. But before you go, make sure to smash that like button, and most importantly subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss out on awesome videos just like this one. I'm Ray Tiller, and I'll see you on the next video.